Hello, this is Dr. Greg Mays with Your Word Wednesday. Years ago, there was a movie called The Passion of Christ, or was it The Passion of the Christ? You know what I'm talking about. And this movie took Christians by storm. It even took the world in some places by storm, meaning they saw this and it was a depiction of what happened to Jesus Christ on the cross, all that he had done so that we could be saved and have a right relationship with God the Father. And people saw this movie and they came in droves to the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. Well, time has gone by and the fervor for that movie and that fervor for that passion has kind of waned. But here's the thing. Recently, I was thinking about that movie and I was thinking about how people say the passion of the Christ. But what really we need to be more focused on is the compassion of Christ.
In Matthew's book, Jesus said, go into all the land. Take the word, share it, teach it, preach to every man. Just do his will, because he always has a master plan. It's not your...
These days, I'm taking people through the book of Matthew, and throughout the entire year, we will be doing at least one proverb per day. As I was reading, and I haven't even gotten to this, I haven't even gotten to this place yet. Have I? Today was, what's today's number? Yeah, I don't think I'm here yet. I'm trying to remember, but I think I read this in Our Daily Bread. Nevertheless, as I was reading recently, I was reminded of the compassion of Jesus Christ. I'm going to read a section of the Bible to you, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to explain to you where the compassion was. You probably won't see it right away. It's going to be a little long. I'm in Matthew 8. I'm going to read verses 1 through 13. I want you to hang in there with me. Please don't get bored and don't lose your focus. Here's what it says, Matthew 8. Now this is Jesus just came off his Sermon on the Mount, and the people are amazed at the authority as far as that's what we read. Now we're reading this next section, chapter 8. It says, when Jesus came down from the mountainside, large crowds followed him. A man with leprosy came and knelt before him and said, Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean. Jesus reached out his hand and touched the man. I am willing, he said, be clean. Immediately he was cleansed of his leprosy. Then Jesus said to him, see that you don't tell anyone, but go show yourself to the priest and offer the gift Moses commanded as a testimony to them. Next verse, verse 5. When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him asking for help. Centurion, a soldier, Roman soldier, right? Lord, he said, my servant lies at home paralyzed, suffering terribly. Jesus said to him, shall I come and heal him? The centurion replied, Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof. But just say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes. And that one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he was amazed and said to those following him, truly I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. I say to you that many will come from the east and the west and will take their places at the feast with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. Watch this, verse 12. But the subjects of the kingdom will be thrown outside into the darkness where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then Jesus said to the centurion, go, let it be done just as you believed it would. And his servant was healed at that moment. You may not have recognized the compassion of Christ. Here it is. Leprosy or these skin diseases, they were all called leprosy. They're all lumped together under that one word in the Bible. If you had this skin disease, then you were put out, ostracized. You were not allowed to be around the people. We're talking about the Israelites, the Jews. And so this leper coming to Jesus and falling at his knees, he's at his wit's end. He says, if you are willing, you can cleanse me. And Jesus said, I am willing. And he reached out his hand and he touched him. Why is that important? Because this leper, this man, probably yearned for human touch. He longed for human touch. Who knows the last time he had been touched by a human, by a person? And so Jesus, knowing that, yes, this man wanted to be cleansed, but this man also needed to feel the human touch. He reached out and he touched him. But we learn in the very next section that in order to heal that man, Jesus did not need to touch him. He never saw the centurion's servant. He never laid eyes on him, yet he healed him from where he was standing. He could have healed that leper by just saying, be clean, and go on about his business. But he healed that leper with the compassion that he has by touching the leper, because he needed that. And when he healed the centurion's servant, he also used compassion. He confirmed the authority that he had. He invited that person, that centurion, to learn and to understand that even Christ coming to save the lost Israelites was also coming to save everyone else. And he has the authority to do it. And how do we know? Because he healed that servant from where he was standing. He never laid eyes on him. God has given us the authority to share this gospel, to share Jesus Christ, to pray for people. And we need to take that seriously. We need to show the compassion that Jesus showed. He gave us an example here in Matthew 8, and he's given us examples throughout the Bible. So now it becomes incumbent upon us to follow through and to have the compassion of Jesus Christ. I pray that this is a blessing for you. And remember, stay strong.
So what you waiting for? Someone to feel the pain some more? Cause you ain't share the love, the grace you found within the Father's care. To share the love of God is more than just a simple job. It's Christ speaking the off of Holy Spirit law. Share it.